Right, so I'm Katie. I'm Katie. Sean. Right, Katie, what happened in season 1, 2, and Queen Charlotte?
Shut up. Anyway, you should be doing that, not me.
Oh, yeah, that's
Although
true.
technically it doesn't matter because now we're both
Yeah,
reacting.
now we're both reacting. So this is season 3, part 1. We finished
Queen Charlotte.
Queen Charlotte.
It was one
Rough.
hell of a roller coaster.
Yeah, it was rough. So we're just going to crack on with
Bridgerton.
season 3 of Bridgerton. I suppose people don't really want to wait. You get quite a lot of nice comments on our Queen Charlotte. Everyone telling me how amazing I am. For a change. No, a lot of people were nice to both of us, weren't they? Someone commented on today saying how funny it was seeing us talk about Queen Charlotte and her power and how that's different to Augusta's power and how that's different to the nobles' power, and because they were American they didn't fully understand the differences.
Exactly. Yeah, that was really frustrating for me.
And we were also talking about George, but his dad was called George and his son was called George.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure his dad was called George. So whenever we were talking about George and other Georges, he didn't know which George we were talking about.
Yeah, tis the English monarchy,
Yeah.
British monarchy, whatever.
It's not
you
even
say.
just monarchy, it's just in this time everyone was either called Henry or George or Philip.
It gets ridiculous after
Wow.
a certain point, yeah.
But anyway, this is season 3 of Bridgerton, episode 1. Let's watch.
Everyone's returning from the country.
Mm-hmm.
How excited.
The new season begins.
Dearest gentle reader,
There she
we
is.
have been apart for far too long. Return.
Hey.
So too has this author.
It's good to be home.
Question on everyone's mind is, of course, which newly minted
They've got some
debutante
dosh now,
will
haven't they?
shine the brightest. The crop this year said to be quite a
Smell.
catch.
Oh, hot,
Miss
right, so she's not hot.
Stowell is thought to be a most accomplished
Stowell.
young lady.
God, we're gonna have to remember everyone's names. Just gonna get like out
The
and
mild-mannered Miss Hartigan will certainly appeal to genteel suitors. And then there is Miss Barrigan, who certainly stands out in a crowd.
She wrote my name. Seems as though your businesses are thriving. As is yours.
they're friends.
Perhaps she's been stunned into silence by the beauty of that giant feather. I cannot wait to wear one.
Perhaps she has swallowed that giant feather.
We're not ready to go?
You.
Oh, there
Is there
they
anything
are.
we can do to help?
Would you mind asking whoever is playing downstairs to quieten down so I might hear?
I can try, but is that not in fact? Francesca?
There's no need to shout.
I must say, all those piano lessons in Bath have reaped their reward. You've gotten rather good.
How did you get down here? I've been outside your door all morning.
I woke up early, got dressed, took breakfast in the garden, because it is just another day. Shall we go?
Oh, God.
Oh, she's got the plume.
Poor Violet's gonna have a heart attack at some point.
I wonder if she still yearns for a gentleman lover.
It's the prize of the season.
Parrot?
For our young ladies will certainly
I don't know why
why
This is Colin and you're worried about the parrot.
set their caps.
We haven't seen his face yet, Sean.
Whoever it is that
He was
makes
wearing a
the
long
finest
trench coat.
match this year,
It's obviously
let
going
us
for the
hope
kind of
that their
pirate
pairing
look,
brings
It's going for the rakish look. That's what he's going for. So it's almost... First thing I will say, it's quite sad that she seems to be... She's just talking about everyone else. She doesn't even say, like, her own name. She doesn't say Eloise's name. It's all about everyone else. I thought it was him. He looks like Han Solo.
Hey. A kiss to the ungloved hand?
I know.
Scandalous.
Scandalous.
Colin?
The whole of the Bridgerton fandom.
Yeah.
Just there.
Yeah.
Family?
Yeah, I noticed.
Apologies for my late arrival.
Oh, bless that.
Did she not even... Did you not even...
for the
They've-
status quo.
nothing.
You just looked right at her.
quickly grows weary.
Ooh. Colin Bridgerton's name was the most accentuated one there. Did you see that?
I'm always looking at these intros saying, like, is it something important
Is there a
to be
clue?
revealed?
No, it's tree.
Piano.
Butterfly.
Surprise. The imagery.
Yeah. Yeah, we get the imagery, don't worry. It's about, we know it's about Penelope.
There's few things I get excited over, Sean. It's imagery, okay? Leave me alone.
Why is a bee important?
I don't know. There's always bee imagery. But then their dad was killed by a bee sting, so that's, you know, a bit depressing if it's that.
You must tell us all about your adventures.
Yeah. Under what foreign sun did you apparently
He's
get
already
so
got a shirt on.
I was nowhere on a... I don't bore you with details. I must know. Who are you?
Presented by her mother,
Hey!
There she is.
Lady Hartigan.
Ah, the Hardigans. No, that's a nice plume.
A poor curtsy.
Weak curtsy, yeah. Too much knees. Oh,
Slightly better.
very stiff arms.
Yeah. Very awkward.
Oh, look! Oh, I
I
like
actually feel
her.
bad about
I like
saying about
her
stiff
now.
arms. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. Sweetie, you're fine.
Plume. There he is. There's Brimsley. Yeah, doing paces.
Perhaps a casket.
Right, come on. Who is she again? What's her name?
Francesca.
Francesca. Francesca. I already know
It's your
Violet.
debut, Francesca. Are you not excited?
I suppose entering society means I might meet someone.
Francesca Bridgerton. Presented by her mother, the Right Honourable Dowager, Lady Bridgerton.
Oh, no. Come on, lassie, you got this. Come on. Yep, let's do it.
Oh, she's really shy, isn't she?
She doesn't like big crowds. That's going to be really rough then.
Oh, bless her.
What about all the balls?
Your Majesty.
Reasonable curtsy. Ooh.
Subtle.
Yeah. God, he's a proper rake, isn't he?
Bloody hell.
Questionably.
If it were to please my bride, I would wed you a second time, a third, as many as it takes to make you happy.
And spending our dear departed Aunt Petunia's money in the process, Mr. Dankworth.
Thank goodness Aunt Petunia died.
Today we return to society in good standing, our finances in order, and without any man telling us what to do. Let us enjoy this day.
Oh,
Both of them are just there. Excuse me.
yeah. Were they kind of hoping to become the masters of the household?
If I may speak my mind.
Well,
You always do, darling.
kind of would, wouldn't
The
they?
young
They are men.
story, no offence to the dead. The truth has a way of rearing its ugly head. But pay no heed to me.
Yeah, like Penelope is.
Take it you are finally done with daydreaming.
I am. Shall we go?
Bless her.
God, I hate that mother.
Oh, but Mother, you know, becomes a bit nicer to her this season.
Probably not. Is that their way of saying that maybe Whistledown's identity is going to be revealed?
Although, if there is one thing I learned on my travels, it is forever to expect the unexpected.
God, he is. He's a rake. Colin's a rake. Just chatting up all the women. I wonder if she's going to write something mean-spirited about Colin. Oh.
Oh, look. It's not congenial to be back from the country. All that draft.
Penelope.
You do know others call that fresh air.
Of course, befriending you there was a happy surprise. But ultimately it is London where I'm most at home. And the season be all the better now having you by my side.
So, there was hope there. It seemed like she stopped her from picking on Penelope.
Yeah.
Of my future husband since I was a child.
But then in that same breath,
Handsome.
And you, Miss Francesca?
Francesca doesn't seem all that interested in it, does she?
Someone kind, I suppose.
Well, that is plain.
Don't be nasty to Francesca.
I don't think they are. I think she's just very socially awkward.
I just didn't like the little look in her eyes in particular.
Yeah.
Our time away means Anthony's stack of paperwork has grown nearly to the ceiling. With any luck, he'll be caught up by the first ball.
Let us hope so. With 2 sisters out in society this season, work has only just begun. I am eager to see how she will fare.
Because there's a difference between
And Eloise?
being social with your family and being social with other people. It's hard.
I spent enough time last season trying to assist her until my assistance nearly drove her outside society, so...
Oh, she's gonna let Eloise just be.
She's not conspiring. That doesn't sound right.
I am sure you will be even greater. And forgive me, I will move into a girl house as soon as I find one.
I'm grateful to have you close.
Oh, I love the fact that they get on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Are you enjoying the festivities today?
Very much, although the Queen's absence is noted.
Is it the 3 conspiring shrews?
I do think she finds herself
Kate gonna join them.
reticent after her instincts went astray last season. But of course, it all worked out in the end.
I cannot begin to share my travel adventures with
Oh
you.
my god!
If I did,
He's a womanizer!
we cannot have that. How is it possible that your dance cards for the season are not yet full of suitors? You are flowers in bloom. Each of you. Such an array of beautiful ladies. Men will be fighting over you. I cannot compete.
What has happened to Colin?
I don't know.
What has happened to Colin?
Didn't he used to be like a little bumbling rich boy at one point?
Just as soon as one of them produces an heir.
Did he?
Shall we get some refreshments? Perhaps something strong?
Now they're talking about it. Oh dear.
Well, it's good to see you. Whereas elsewhere, things seem to have fundamentally changed. Am I mistaken, or was Eloise walking arm in arm with Cressida Camper?
As you said, sometimes time moves rather quickly.
Oh dear.
Charm didn't work there, did it,
No.
Sunshine?
Take up.
Sooner that one of us would be maybe better.
Take your pick-up lines somewhere else, you rake.
Either of you to make a son. You're both married women. Well, that's your fault for marrying men without title. Go.
Sure. Believe it or not, that's good priorities from her. I'd be like that as well. I want some cake.
Let us hope they take their time. I take comfort in knowing that you will always be here to take care of me.
What a thing to say.
How rude!
God!
Oh my god! Oh, poor Penelope, honestly.
What a horrible thing to say.
It's only been going on for 10 minutes and I'm already
I know.
like...
What happened? Did we miss something between Queen Charlotte and season 2?
That was...
Colin's a rake. Penelope's being bullied by everyone.
Well, she kind of already was.
Eloise and what you call Prunella or the evil.
Cressida.
That's the one.
Cressida.
They're best mates.
We knew that from the trailer, but it still hurts to see.
Bloomin' Kate
I do
and
not wish to see a citrus colour ever again.
Violet and
Sour colours
Danbury are...
indeed. But what has brought about this sudden desire for change?
I must take a husband before that happens. It is time.
I see. And
It's very
does Malene
Cinderella-y,
have
isn't
a
it?
certain suitor in mind?
No, she does.
I should like to be sensible.
Then a new look is just the thing.
Ah, yes.
Perhaps something like what they are wearing in Paris.
Oh, bless her little heart.
Red.
This is going to be so hard.
Trader in Marseille. No, not in.
That's questionable. I'd be exactly the same.
He's such a dad, isn't he? He's like, oh.
I would go outside and play with a bow and arrow.
Will this family ever be on time?
A gift for you, Mother.
Just to watch.
Oh my, we really are late. Francesca.
Eloise?
Oh, I got some
Oh, is it
Penelope,
Penelope?
didn't he?
Surely you are not eager to hasten
Oh, no, it's
to
for
the lady?
Eloise. Is
Have
it?
something for
Yes.
Ah.
Okay, it's for Eloise. It's not
There's
for
a book.
Penelope.
A rare Bavarian text on the right.
I'm in the middle of reading something.
not tell his secrets?
Must be lonely.
I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Why is everyone hating each other so much? Everyone just get on with each other.
I don't know if Colin's just putting on an act, you know. That seemed like very like old Colin.
I'm not even sure if when they're saying how he's somehow been to France, Italy, Spain, and he's somehow lost count of all the countries he's been to.
Could you please meet me in the carriage, right?
You think he's not really a rake? He's just putting it on.
Maybe.
To what end?
Just seems.
Did not seem so. When you were hiding away in the countryside this summer.
I avoided society because I did not know if he'd want to see me. Are you really friends with her?
I wish you very well, Penelope.
God, everyone stop being nasty to each other! Hey!
But if that's the case, then why is she keeping her secret? That tells me she's still protecting her in a way. She knows. Come on.
Ah! Gentleman's club.
You?
Drinking brandy.
Congratulate on your many new admirers. I'm not certain that should cheer me.
Bridgerton's, my apologies for the wait. Business is good.
Well, we're glad to see it. Will you join us for one?
Pardon me, wife business comes first.
Wasn't it Colin that brought them all there?
Helped them out, I think so, yeah.
Mr. Dundas. As such, Nicholas shall be the next Baron of Kent.
Oh! Oh, what?
Bloody hell.
Say what now? A baron?
Perhaps we might need drinks.
Yeah. A very strong and stiff one.
I mean, it's not like, wow.
A baron? Where does a baron come? Is that no, it's not above a duke, it's just below a duke, isn't it? Just below a duke?
I think it's the, yeah.
But
I think
Kent.
it's below a duke.
Kent is a very big. No, I think a baron might be higher than a duke.
Is it?
Kent's a really big area. Hastings is just a small part of, like a, you know, it's like almost like a precinct. But Kent's massive. God, always with the mating. Wouldn't be Bridgerton if there wasn't a mating session, would there?
Ignore them.
I cannot. Trust me.
Tonight is Lady Danbury's ball. I must make a good impression.
Lady Danbury's ball. Oh, them.
I love them.
Oh, them.
See, I feel like that's what we missed with Daphne and Hastings.
Yeah, because there was
he
no
wasn't in season 2, so we didn't get to see
afterwards.
them.
Yeah, it was only really Daphne speaking about how love was great and all that nonsense. Look, even a hair woman's like, okay, let's do it. What's the song?
I didn't think this would happen so quickly. I thought this
That
would be
a
like
mid-season thing.
It's about time she stepped out from the shadows and showed everyone how beautiful she really is. Stop wearing the ugly dresses her mother gives her.
It's flouncing time. Look, they're flouncing. No, but say, entering into the spotlight is a dangerous thing, especially for her. With added attention comes added danger. Oh, that's quite a neat thing that I just said. I hope someone writes it down.
Maybe you write it down.
I know it's immortalised in video, isn't it? The map.
I do not take it lightly.
They're three conspiring shrews. I love it.
I wonder what Whistledown will write about next issue.
Oh, look, she's wearing a
Season's
cloak.
quite a dull start.
I'm sure she will find something.
I do recognise this song.
Jealousy, my love. That you are now mine.
You wish.
God.
Is it that one?
Not us they stare at.
I like him. What supportive brother-in-law? We love it.
Fortune before I can claim it.
It's the FU song, isn't it?
If she was to wear such a melancholy colour, that's her prerogative.
It is. I'm sure it's the FU song. Oh.
Ah, yeah, it is.
She just took his breath away. Good for you, Penelope.
Pleasure to see you.
What a striking gown you have on.
You as well, my lord.
Oh.
Not the gown part, obviously the first part. It is a pleasure to see you all in your proper evening dress, which is not at all gown-like.
Oh god. Oh god. This soured really quickly.
I like to read very much, but perhaps too much. My mama's always telling me to put my books down.
Oh no, Penelope! You did such a good start.
The feather stitch, the fly stitch.
Oh, it's very.
Tone stitch.
Lest we remain too long and give Lady Whistledown something to write about.
Well, that was awful, and I hated it.
Bless her heart.
Come on, talk like Whistledown for God's sake. Bring the Julie Andrews voice out.
I throw 1 diamond ball, and anxious mammas expect a diamond every year. I threw a zebra ball once. Do they expect a new zebra each year?
You are right. You have only named the diamond once. I believe it was Lady Whistledown who named the diamond the first year. How right she was about the Duchess.
What makes you tick?
I think
What makes you tick?
my brother needs me. If you would excuse me.
You know, that is a question.
What makes you tick?
She's trying to get inside her mind.
Of course.
Look around, Anthony was ready to jump in
I
there.
love how he was like, just like, you know, yeah, you do your thing, but also I'm here if anyone
Yeah.
gets a bit, you know.
Please enjoy yourself.
Oh, that's so cute. It's nice seeing Anthony not being so bloomin' frigid all the time.
Yeah.
It's also nice not to see her being so bloody frigid all the time, just enjoying each other's company and flouncing around. I like it. Why is every conversation awkward? The only not awkward conversations being between Anthony and Kate.
Once one finds oneself on the wall, it is difficult to come off it, no matter what one does.
At least the wall is not asking what makes me tick.
Did you not enjoy conversing with those gentlemen? I am different from my siblings as well. Can be difficult, can it not?
Oh, I hope they become friends. I'd like
That's
that.
really sweet of her.
But they are wonderful. Each of them.
I know. You're lucky for that.
It's difficult to come off the wall once you are on it.
Oh, you. Get out of here. Go and flounce.
I think it would be hard, wouldn't it? As she goes to this ball and it's like they're all just asking her questions, like with the intention of figuring out if she's good enough for them to marry.
Mm.
Like what Anthony was doing in the second season, he was literally just questioning them, wasn't he?
Cold headache.
From the ice cream or from the very congenial looking miss with the sneer?
Yay, yay!
Do not worry. I have been the recipient of an untold number of withery looks. Hers was mediocre at best. I did not.
Oh my. Did he just chat her up? Oh my. That was powerful, wasn't it?
Excuse me,
Oh!
Mortifying, I'm so clumsy.
You horrific.
Heavens. Oh, accidents will happen.
You horrific cow.
It is a pity you did not choose something sturdier.
Oh, just the wish of slapping her face.
Clock her one. That's your friend, Eloise.
And I'm so sorry.
Oh, shut up. After everything you've said, you horrible person.
Pen.
Oh!
She did not look well, did she? Do excuse me, just a moment.
Maybe that's it. It adds an element of exoticness to him, doesn't it?
Mm.
Which people...
Enjoy.
Yeah. For men, it's cool because he's, you know, like a rake and that's awesome. To women, he's exotic and...
Colin, what are you doing out here?
I'm just getting some fresh air. Something wrong? Pen, between us, I mean. I wrote to you this summer, as I always do. Why, you did not respond. Admittedly, very few did, but if you are going to make me say it out loud, I miss you.
You miss me. You miss me, but you would never call me, is that correct?
I've seen this and I'm
I know.
still...
At my mama's ball last season, it just never occurred to me that you of all people could be so cruel.
It's been a hell of a starting episode, hasn't it?
That really took him off guard, didn't it?
Oh no.
God, she's furiously right.
Yeah.
Oh. Careful,
dear.
careful, your feather will snap. Or your quill.
Yeah, that's a
quill.
Yeah, that's a quill. Okay, come on.
It's a feather, isn't it, though?
It's actually a plume. If you're going to use your language, use it correctly. Oh, she writes something horrific about Colin.
She needs to be careful, though, because Eloise knows it's her. If she starts writing bad stuff about them again, like, she'll be more inclined to say something.
And she's put herself in the spotlight again, which is going to make it...
A gentleman here to see you, Mum. That document is valid. Even a broken clock is right twice a day.
It's a rather unusual situation. Are any of your daughters with child?
Oh, I do hope to receive the news any day now.
I see.
So
Currently, the Crown is unaware of another living male heir. It would be quite a task transferring the estate to another family. But should I find that this rather convenient document is in fact forged before one of your daughters has an heir, the upheaval may indeed be necessary.
Well, it is a good thing the document is not forged.
Good day.
Jesus.
That guy came in guns swinging, didn't he? See, I don't know if I want. But Penelope's got her own fortune.
Not have much competition this season. I thought we did not like Penelope.
What you did was cruel and unnecessary.
You
What's that?
often talk of how difficult it has been for you to find a husband. But do you not think it might be easier if you displayed a bit less frankness?
Or savagery.
It has been more difficult still to find a friend.
Well,
not-
I wonder why.
Davey.
Yeah.
Not real ones. I did as a girl. Or twice.
Or thrice.
What is that ridiculous thing that she's
But
got in
you
her
are
hand?
right.
It's a fan.
Society does not seek to forge.
I don't know why I had to do the action, but you get what I mean.
Mm.
I thought I was the only one who noticed.
She is undeserving of my attention. And of yours.
What season is this of
Let us think
hers?
of ourselves.
Third?
We are far more interesting.
So she's...
In the same boat as Penelope.
It's Eloise's second, isn't it?
Yeah.
Penelope and Prenella's third. What's her name?
Cressida.
Cressida.
Where are you getting that name
I have
from?
no idea.
Your mother enjoys being Viscountess so much, while I have already spent years taking care of Edwina and running the Sharma household. And I've never seen you happier than when you're away from the duty of running this place. So why not put ourselves first for once and extend the honeymoon?
I do not want to speak with my mother a moment longer.
Oh god. Starting again. Here we go. Yep.
It was satisfactory.
My dear, think of the balls as playing a duet. Once you find that person with whom you make an unexpected harmony.
I'm not frightened of the balls, Mama.
What the hell is she talking
Or
about?
finding a match.
It's an analogy, isn't it?
What you and Father
Finding
and Daphne
someone.
and Antony will have is enviable, but it is also rare. Let us see what happens.
Mom, the Viscountess is looking for you.
Oh, I bet she'd be chuffed if Kate tells her to stay.
Sorry.
This is not wearing yellow. Is lime green better?
And I'm very sorry for my callous comment here
Suits
last
her.
year. It pains me to see you upset.
Then perhaps you should not have come.
I'm
You've
not
got
the
that
man I
bit.
was last season. And I'm most certainly not ashamed of you, Penny. You are clever and warm and
beautiful.
I am proud to call you my very good friend.
It's been
Yeah.
vexing. Watching you walk back into society with such ease. But every year I pray I might finally feel that way amidst the marriage mart, and that comfort never materializes.
Well, if a husband is what you seek, Let me help you, and to earn back the favour of the one person who has always truly made me feel appreciated.
Ugh, such a blind fool. It's a nice trench coat, though.
You're going to regret friend zoning her so much, you know.
They're going to take classes.
Yeah, that's not, yeah. What is he going to teach her? How to...
Socialise, how to speak, how to project. How to project confidence and... Maybe that's what he's done. Maybe he's just gone and taken a class.
He went to France and they taught him how to talk to people.
Yeah, if you were going to go somewhere, where would it be? France, yeah. That's where they all say ridiculous things and have that ridiculous accent.
Try not to insult people, Sean.
I was joking, I'm joking.
Reader, when the tide of... It seems to this author that our bon ton is moving with the changing tide, to be sure.
Lord Kent, welcome to your new home.
If it is the latter, pride in past achievements will not benefit her, as our debutantes are ready to play this season. Your serve, Your Majesty.
Seems Lady Whistledown is playing games again.
See, I think in a way she likes...
Yeah,
she
likes
wants to know who
Whistledown.
Whistledown is, but she also likes what she brings.
Reading it, you of all people would be quite interested in today's issue, Penelope. Whistledown has a good deal to say about you precious Bridgertons. Colin, in fact.
Whatever she has said about him, she is wrong.
And then there are some who take the embrace of change a step too far.
Good afternoon. Just there.
Brother, afternoon. Where were you?
Nowhere. What are you reading?
Nothing.
Oh, what did she say about her?
You are mentioned.
Oh no!
But one must wonder, is this new character the real him, or simply a ploy for attention? And does Mr. Bridgerton even know?
How are you?
I do not care what Lady Whistledown writes about me. I will never forgive her.
Oh,
Oh, I hate it.
Have any idea who she might be?
I do not. But trust me, if I ever find out, I will make sure it is her life that is ruined.
why?
Okay, I hate you for making me watch this stuff, you know. I really got me into it, and I hate it, and I hate you! I hate you!
At least I'm in the same boat this time, though.
Oh, for God's sake. Why can't everyone just be friends? Oh.
Okay.
Well, season 1 started off well, didn't it? Season 1, episode 1. I was not expecting as much. I mean, Anthony and Kate are mating and sharing the house with Francesca and Violet are sort of backwards and forwards, and Francesca's socially awkward by the looks of it, but she actually seems really decent and really nice. She was really nice to Penelope. Eloise is conflicted, and rightfully so. I still haven't forgiven her for going off it so much in the last season, because Penelope's just doing exactly what she wanted to do, except successfully. But I will say, it does seem like there might be like a bit of a redemption thing for Eloise. She wasn't happy about what Prunella did to
Cressida.
I'm just going to call her Prunella from now on.
Why did you come up with Prunella?
I'm just going to call her Prunella from now on. She didn't seem happy about the way she...
The Eloise and Penelope thing was it was horrible, because it was, you could see both sides of the argument, and that's what made it so much worse. Is there was like Eloise where she did feel betrayed and lied to, and you know her reputation potentially ruined.
But she didn't understand.
She didn't realise that Penelope was doing it to protect her from the Queen, who thought she was Lady Whistledown. But that still didn't... Penelope still could have told her.
Yeah.
You know? It was just that horrible... I don't think they can they can make up.
Well, she wasn't. She didn't seem happy when Prunella stepped on her dress. But she also, earlier than that, she seemed like she went out of her way to stop Prunella from bullying her.
Mm-hmm.
Which was nice.
And she told Cressida off for ruining her dress. Yeah, she told her off, which is, it's honestly good that Eloise, even though they claim to be friends, which it seems like Eloise is kind of really uncomfortable in the friendship, it's good that Eloise's personality doesn't have seemed to have changed.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that the friend, she told Cressida, look, what you did was cruel and just horrible. And
it almost seemed like she was going, you know, you've struggled to find a husband, you've struggled to find friends. Can you not see why? It's like for exactly things like that.
I wonder if they're going to do like a redemption for Cressida.
That'd be nice.
Interesting. Maybe she realises that she's
I
been
think
awful.
Blondie McBlonderson that came up to Penelope there.
Lord Debling.
Him. Lord what?
Debling.
I'm just going to call him Lord Bubbly. When Lord Bubbly came up to Penelope, Cressida, you know, she did that horrible thing. I think it's going to make us think that Penelope's going to marry him. Well, obviously she's going to marry Colin. And Lord Bubbly will marry Prunella. She'll be Prunella Bubbly.
People, I mean...
they wonder why they get so confused when they don't know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I can't look at the Queen and Brimsley the same way.
I know.
It's
Every
hard.
time I look at Brimsley, it hurts.
I know. Like, literally, they weren't even in it that much there, but I was like, hey, Brimsley. There's the Queen.
I know.
Yeah.
And then it makes me sad.
Yeah. Where's Reynolds?
Where's George?
Where's George, yeah. But, yeah, the biggest thing was Colin, innit? Colin's a rake. Or is he?
She seems entirely... I think it's an act.
I think it's an act. You laughed. It wouldn't surprise me if he not maybe didn't go and take a class, but like he went just to kind of like
learn how to
project. Essentially, that's all he does.
Learn how to be more outgoing, maybe a bit
yeah.
more. Yeah.
Because it's that classic thing, isn't it? Where like you come back, you say you've been on your travels, and you say you're doing proportions and all that stuff. It makes it seem like you're being out, gallivanting around with other women. And it's. To men it's exciting, and to women it's exotic, isn't it? So it's kind of like they're naturally gonna flock to him. Helps that he dresses in like a waistcoat and stuff. Who can turn down a waistcoat? Not a waistcoat, a trench coat. He wears the big trench coat. Everyone finds him cool. It's actually scary how much he looks like Han Solo. Like he actually really looks like Han Solo, doesn't he? Good for him. I think I'd do well in this era if I looked like Han Solo. That's all I would be doing, is just running around saying, never tell me the odds.
Anyway.
So the main conflict here is that Penelope and Colin are going to be working very closely together, but
she can't let on that she's Whistledown because he hates Whistledown.
And it was an accident again. Another accident. She wrote it when she was angry, and then he came and apologised to her. She did seem like she wanted to stop it, didn't she?
Well, it was too late by that point, wasn't it? Oh dear, what's he going to do? He has to find out. He has to. What's he going to do? How's he going to react? What if they're already married when he finds out? Oh my god.
What if she's already pregnant? And there's the solicitor as well.
It'd be so funny to me, right? Because the whole thing, it seems like the mother is going to be really pushing for the two older daughters to like get pregnant. What if it's Penelope?
Is one of her daughters called Prunella?
No, there's Prudence.
Prudence.
And what's the other one called?
Credence.
It's Prudence. Portia's the mother.
Right.
I'm sure they all start with P, don't they? Penelope, Prudence, Portia, and what's the other daughter called?
We'll find out some other time. Yeah. So yeah, what we said, she's gonna.
Wouldn't it be really funny if Penelope was the first one to have a son out of all them? They were all laughing at her, saying, "Oh, you're spending our money. You're not even, married, so why do you care?"
The thing is, even if they lose their inheritance, Penelope has her own money.
Yeah, but they don't know about that though.
They don't know about that, but the queer thing is, what will happen if they do lose their money? Penelope essentially pays for them. Then everyone's really going to be like, "Well, where's Penelope getting all this money from?" And then It seems like she's really going to have the spotlight on her this season. Everyone. Oh dear. Anyway, that was episode...
Is a baron higher than a...
I don't know. Shall I Google it?
Search it, yeah.
Is
So I know baron's really up there,
baron
but I don't know if it's above a duke.
higher than a duke? The fifth and last rank of the peerage is that of baron, which is ranked beneath duke, marquess, earl, and viscount in precedence. Right, so he's a landholding nobleman. He's the king's tenant-in-chief. So he's below duke and viscount. So he's below Hastings and Bridgerton.
But it's still
But
better
it's still
than a lord.
he's a noble.
Okay.
He's still a noble. Whereas his dad was just a boxer, wasn't he? Yeah. The guy that owned the gentleman club was just a boxer, isn't he?
Yeah, it's definitely way more than
they
ever had. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Mm.
That's gonna be difficult though, because now they're a part of society in a way that they never.
Well, they don't really have to worry about it, do they? Not for a while, anyway. I mean, the kids didn't look very old.
I know, but that basically means that they have to look after the estate until he gets old enough, doesn't he? And that's...
Well, they can do that. He was looking after the gentleman's club.
It's a difference between a gentleman's club and being a baron.
How do you know?
Being a father of a baron.
How many gentlemen's clubs have you
wouldn't
owned?
know, Sean.
Yeah. Anyway, that was us reacting to the first episode of Bridgerton. That's all this channel is now, isn't it? It's just Bridgerton and Queen Charlotte.
I'm
going to be put theory videos on and everything.
What does the shade of this dress mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connotations of the colour mint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let us know what you think down in the comments. What's your favourite development? Mine's that Colin's a bit of a rake. I like that.
I don't know if I like that.
He was always a bit of a rake, but I like him as a rake.
I don't know if I like that.
It's just because he looks like Han Solo.
I do quite like though that it seems like he's trying to like be a bit rakish to Penelope, and she's just not having it.
Yeah.
She's like, get away.
Yeah. She doesn't see it as a good thing. She sees it as a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because he was nice before. Mm-hmm. He was always the nice brother. Well, not he wasn't the only nice brother, but he was the nice sort of genteel one.
He was the more like the gentleman.
Yeah.
one.
Like Benedict was out fornicating in orgies, and Anthony was just the sort of strict, head of the household. Colin was just the nice one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
But now somehow Anthony is the one who's all in love. Benedict's the one who is looking after all of his sisters. He's very nice to Francesca. He spends all the time with Eloise. He's being more expressive, and now somehow Colin's turned into the rake. What happened? You know what? If Reynolds was still here, this wouldn't be happening.
Sean, stop bringing it up, okay? I
God,
can't.
what if I've just spoiled it for everyone?
You've already seen it by this point.
Yeah, that's true. If they're watching these reactions, they better have seen it. Yep, that was... let us know what you think down in the comments. I've already done this. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every day. Anything else you want to say?
I hope Francesca can get a bit more confidence.
Not even that. I think Francesca's different to Daphne and Kate and Anthony. I think she needs someone who... Because she's not going to be... she's not going to be like her mother. She's not going to be like Kate. She's not going to be like Daphne who becomes a duchess. I think she just needs a nice man who's just going to be...
Like Caesar for what she is, as opposed to just being like, what are you good at? What don't you like? What do you like?
Yeah. Someone who's going to be less like, you need to impress me, and more like,
I need to impress you.
I'm impressed with you.
Yeah.
More than anything else. Did I word that right? You know what I mean?
I'm impressed by you. You don't need to impress me.
Yeah. Thank you for watching.
I need to know.